So I recently received an email from one of my students asking why on some trades I enter on the 4-hour time frame directly, or on other trades I may enter my trades after a pullback on the 1-hour time frame. So what's the difference? Why do I enter some trades on the 4-hour? Why do I enter some trades on the 1-hour? I thought this was a very good question because I never took time out to explain, why I enter on different time frames. Okay, so thank you to Don from Canada. I really appreciate the email that you sent, as well as the question. All right, so now let me explain to you guys the difference between entering on the 4-hour time frame and the 1-hour time frame. Okay, now if you take a look at this signal right here, okay, I'm going to just go ahead and start on the daily chart. This is where we would have received the signal for this trade as a short position, right? Let's go ahead and mark off our potential stop loss at the swing high of this candle. All right, since the signal came here, let's mark off. Here's the close, here's the low of the candle. So let's say hypothetically we mark off at the close of the candle where we want to actually enter the trade, right? Just where the candle closed at right here. Right there. Alright, so here's your signal candle. So here is your trading day right here. This is the day we would start trading on. So let's take a look at this trade entry from the 4-hour. So if we're looking at the 4-hour time frame, go ahead and click over to the 4-hour. Let me go ahead and find that spot. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, there it is. So if we're looking at this trade from the 4-hour, we would take an entry right about here. We would button up our stop loss, bring it down just a tad bit. Swing high. We will look at a trade. 156 pip stop loss. Okay. Close. We would have sat through a little drawdown. Boom. So eventually we would have hit our take profit. The only thing about hitting this take profit, because of the trade went into like a range right here, it took us like 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 weeks actually to hit this take profit, right? That's how you know I'm not cherry picking the examples. I wouldn't have picked this one. But it took us 5 weeks to hit the take profit. But most important thing is that we did hit the take profit, right? And then you also had the option to come out of the trade just a little short when it bounced off this level right here. I probably would have actually came out of the trade. But if we would have stuck with the trade, we would hit the take profit in about 5 weeks. Now, let me show you the difference between entering on the 4-hour and the 1-hour. So that's the 4-hour example. Let's look at the same trade on the 1-hour. Let me find the slot. Let me find the spot again. Give me 1 second. 1 second, guys. I'll find it. All right. So here's your 1-hour entry versus your 4-hour. All right. So here's your trading day. Here's the beginning of your trading day right here. So what we like to do on the 1-hour, wait for a pullback into this level right here. Here would have been your actual entry right here. So it's around the same, but the difference is where you place your stop loss, right? So you place your stop loss behind the swing high the previous day, 97 pips. So how long did it take you to get to 97 pips versus 155 pips? I think it was 155 pips. So it took you, let's say it took you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days versus 5 weeks, right? So here's the difference. Obviously, we know that, trading on the 1-hour time frame, you can get to your take profits a little bit, quicker than trading the 4-hour, because the 4-hour is like a set and forget it type strategy, right? On the 1-hour time frame, the only difference is you have to monitor your trades. Now, the question is, are you available to notice this pullback, right? Most of us, we don't have time to sit in front of the screen, either all day or wake up early in the morning, when the London session opens up, because this probably happened let's see. This is during New York session. This is during the New York session right here, based on the time frame. Some of us are probably at work. Some of us probably don't have the ability to sit in front of a computer screen and wait on this pullback to happen, right? And then our stop loss is a little bit, it's a little bit smaller than if we trade it on the 4-hour time frame. I noticed a lot of times when price actually came back, and it didn't reach the swing high. But if you're trading on the 1 hour, there's a potential that it could reach the swing high of the previous day. Form that W formation, that M formation, if you're doing day trading, right? Not to mention the 1 hour strategy is more of a day trading strategy, right? It's more of a day trading strategy. Just look at the following day. If you came here and got this pullback, stop would have been 85 pips. You got pretty close to it that same day, right? So it's all about the amount of time that you have to trade throughout the day, really, which determines whether or not you should be taking entries on the 1 hour or the 4-hour time frame. Now, if you're taking entries on the 1 hour, but you're using the same stop loss as you would on the 4 hour, now that's different, right? Essentially, you're trading the same as you would trade on the 4-hour time frame in terms of the amount of stop loss. But the question is, are you there do you have time to monitor when you're going to receive that pullback? That's the benefit of trading if using the 1 hour time frame. I'm waiting on the pullback into the level so I can take the position either up or down depending on the direction I'm trading. All right. So I hope that clears up, why on some of the trades I wait for a pullback on the 1 hour time frame, or I just enter the trade directly, sort of like a set and forget it strategy on the 4-hour time frame. Okay. I hope that clears it up. So guys, if you like this video, please remember to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the YouTube page. Happy trading for the rest of the year. Happy New Year if I don't make another video, or if I don't get to chat with you guys via email on the Facebook group. Happy New Year to all. Have a good night.